So in the studio today we have Sue Ann Peckford Spencer. She is a park ranger and she is one of the councillors of the town council of Burgeo. And she wanted to come in and talk about a few things like Messieurs Bridge, and you got a couple other little things you want to talk about. So how are you today?
Good, Steve, yourself?
Good, good.
Hi, Burgeo.
All right, so you want to start with Messieurs Bridge?
Yes, I'm going to start off with the Messieurs Bridge. I guess as most people are already aware, we have a committee formed. It's myself, Helen Swift, Denise Ingram Spencer, Donna Warren, and Roger Jr. Spencer.
Okay.
The other thing I would like to bring up is the quote that was put out there for the replacement of Messieurs Bridge, which was actually done in 2012.
Okay, yep.
The total cost was $397,477.50.
Okay, so that's actually half of what was to be believed it would have cost.
Well, sort of, but not.
Yep.
This is the cost of the construction cost and the engineering cost.
Oh, okay.
The $600,000 to the $800,000 was an estimate if the town was to pay out the bridge.
So you only with interest and stuff like that.
Yes, with interest, and this is where it came in about raising people's taxes like $200. That was if the town itself was going to pay out the bridge.
Yeah.
Okay. The committee is not looking for the town or the people or taxes to be raised in any way.
Okay, yeah.
We made that clear to the town council that we aren't looking for any money. We're just looking for support.
Yeah. Okay.
And also, on this estimate, from what I can read, it says construction of a 45 meter. 45 meters.
Yep.
That's 147 feet.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
For a clear span swing bridge.
Oh, wait, so that's for swing bridge.
That's a clear span swing bridge is a bridge that has a pound.
Yes. Okay.
But we don't want a pound.
Okay, yeah.
Pound is no good for
like the tide and stuff.
That's right. We don't want any pound.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, as I said, we never asked for any money or any raises of taxes or anything like that. All we're asking is support from the town and support from the community when we start fundraising for this bridge.
Okay.
We are also applying for funding through different organizations. We have 4 or 5 different organizations that we can apply for funding. We're planning to do some fundraising, maybe a telethon, GoFundMe page, and different ideas like that.
Okay, yep.
And when we start our fundraising, we will be open and very transparent to the people of Burgeo.
Yep.
The committee has been looking for a prefabricated pedestrian bridge. Maybe higher than the one that was there, so boats can go freely back and forth.
Yep.
And the best example I can give you of that bridge is the Margaret Bowater Bridge in Cornerbrook.
Okay.
Not the one where the swimming area is, the one over by the playground.
Yeah.
And the total cost for that bridge was it was 112 feet, 0.8. The total for that bridge was $222,700.
Okay.
That's everything.
This one?
Total.
Yeah.
Plus, it also included some of their boardwalk.
Okay.
So that's not too bad.
No.
And a company in Cornerbrook actually put together that bridge. And it came from up in Nova Scotia, that area.
Okay.
And there's also there's a couple contractors actually in Cornerbrook that I've talked to that are willing to construct bridges.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me see. I know some people probably wondering about the safety aspect of it, like if you went on the bridge and you fell or anything like that. I've talked to several engineers, one particular in Cornerbrook with the town, and he told me that a bridge is considered a sidewalk. Roadway, sidewalk, walking trail. They had never ever had an issue.
Yep.
And I've talked to other municipalities, and they'd never ever had an issue.
Yes.
That's
And
like,
if it's built right, you shouldn't have an issue.
Right. And of course, the contractor and engineer, they're doing this to spec,
Yeah.
right? Let me see. And another example of the bridges would be some snowmobile bridges.
Okay, yeah.
They're prefabricated bridges also.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
We have different people now. Young Roger, I'll call him, is working with an engineer in Halifax, also designing a bridge.
This one.
And once we decide on which one we believe that will be appropriate, I will come in with a PowerPoint presentation and show everybody the different bridges or whatever we think
Yes.
and things like that.
Yeah. So you have to, before you would even consider fundraising stuff, you would have to present it to like the town too, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, we're just in the preliminary stages, and once we come up with an appropriate amount for a bridge and things like that, then we will take it to the council
Yeah. Yeah.
at that time.
Okay.
When we brought it up at the last council meeting, myself and Helen were under the understanding that we had most of the council's support,
Perfect.
and I hope that continues.
Yeah.
Along with the town, along with
Yes.
the people of the town.
Yeah.
Just because people say, "Oh, I don't use it," things like that. Well, a lot of people don't use a lot of things, but they still support it.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah. If your town loses something, let's try and replace it.
Yeah.
You know, let's come together as a town, as a community, and try to rebuild this town. Because we are, believe it or not, so far behind
Yes.
on different things.
Yeah.
Okay. We've got a petition at Spencer's store and Hunt's. I'm going to leave it up for another little while. So if anybody hasn't signed it, please sign it and support your community.
Yeah.
And that's it for the bridge, unless you got any questions.
The only question that I would ask is that why now? Because I mean the bridge was condemned for 3 years, so how come there had been no one to have taken up the reins to try to get the bridge at least fixed up or whatever?
Easy answer. I guess
that?
they didn't want to.
Yeah.
I guess they didn't want to. They
Yeah.
took their assessment, their estimate from the Department of Municipal and Provincial Affairs, and that's as far as it went.
As it went, yeah. Yeah. So what do you think, like the people? Because like the old saying goes, you don't know what you got until it's gone.
True.
So
That's
now
true.
it's gone. So I guess that's the reason why it.
Absolutely. I have great
Yeah.
feedback from a lot of
Yes.
people in Burgeo.
Yeah.
A lot of support for this bridge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
And you can make it happen.
Yes. Yeah.
You know, you can make it happen. You got to have people who are passionate and dedicated to it,
Yeah.
and anything can happen.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
That's what I believe,
Yes.
Steve.
Yes. For sure.
Okay, that's that. Now we're going to have a little chat about tourism. I'm currently working on a brochure for Burgeo and the Southwest Coast, as our mayor had spoke about when he was interviewed by you. I'm currently going to different businesses and getting a little bit of information about their business. If there's anybody out there that wants anything put in the brochure or thinks that's important, just give me a call.
Yes.
I'll give you my number at the end, and just call me,
Yes.
and we'll see what we can do. Or any ideas, anything.
Yeah. Because like more stuff that's in that brochure, the better.
The better. That's right. So I'm going to be going, getting information from Ramia and Francois and so forth, right?
Yeah.
And with the town's support, I am creating a new town sign in by the garage.
Okay.
Todd Porter is going to be doing the construction.
Yeah.
I'm hoping to have a little picnic area there.
Yeah.
I'm hoping to make the seating out of logs myself. And have some kind of interactive sign, something where the kids can come put their face in, adults can put their face in, take pictures, send it out there. Hashtag out there.
Cool.
Right?
That's neat.
And hopefully later on we might be able to have some kind of a directory for the town there, like encased on what's going on, what we have to offer, different things going on in the museum or in town, things like that. But that's not going to be tomorrow. I'm talking
No, yeah.
later. But
Yeah,
I'm
the
hoping
picture,
that
yeah.
this sign is going to be there May.
Yes.
You know, I'd like to have it there before the beginning of the tourist season.
Yeah.
Yeah. And a little picnic area somewhere for someone to go have a sandwich. Somewhere, you know, we don't have a lot of places around town where you can sit down and have a little lunch.
That's right.
And we're, you know, I want to have the best sign out there.
Yes.
Because most signs that you see is just welcome
Yeah.
to Burgio, or we want to have one of the best signs.
This one, nice.
Another thing, Janet from the Saltbox House, I had a meeting with her a while ago, and she's willing to take any homemade items and stock that house full.
This one.
Yeah. So if anybody got things that they would like to sell, they can again call me, and we'll set that up.
Yep.
I'm applying for a lottery license to raise money for tourism. So we'll be doing a bit of fundraising with that coming in the
Yes.
next couple months
Yes.
for
Yes.
different things around town.
Yeah.
Like I've had several people come talk to me about maybe it would be a good idea if we had like some kind of a plaque card on a post in different areas in town. Like it could be at Sandbank Cemetery telling you a little bit about it, a little bit of history.
Yeah.
Could be an on Aaron's Trail, it could be one down on the wharf, different areas of town,
Yes.
things like that.
Yeah.
And that's it for me, Steve.
There you go. That's nice though, boy. I mean, you're looking at that. And what about the main TO? That's getting pretty. So you're getting pretty bad now
It
too.
is getting pretty bad. Now, as far as I know, they have somebody taking care of it.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Perfect.
That's the best I can tell you there. There's supposed to be someone taking care of it.
Yeah. Yeah. Because I do know.
Because
that,
again, if there's a board missing and someone falls, well, then it's not kept up. These things have to be kept up.
Yeah. Yes, that's right. Yeah.
That's just like the bridge. It has to be maintained.
Yeah.
Things have to be maintained. Then, if it's not maintained and someone falls, then you run into problems.
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So if anybody wants to get a hold of me for any reason, 641-1766, call me anytime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right on. And what about email? Just
Sue-Ann
Yeah.
_ Peckford at yahoo.com.
Okay.
And anybody feel free anytime to call me. Any suggestions, want to help out, anything, call me.
Yeah. Perfect. So if you have any ideas or you want to help out in any way, give Sue-Ann a call, and hopefully we can get this done. Because I
And-
gotta say, it's a very nice thing to what you guys are really trying to do.
Thanks. I've been working really hard at it. Yeah, really hard at it. I'm really passionate about it, and hopefully we'll get Burgio on the map for the tourism part of it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Perfect. Well, you know us now. If anything else comes up, you come in anytime you want.
I am planning on
Right.
being a regular.
Yes, good, good. I like that
Yeah.
because I mean,
I believe that the people should be aware of what's going on or what you're attempting to do.
yes,
Not
exactly.
saying it's going to get done, but attempting to do it.
Yep, that sounds good to me.
Yes. Good to me too, Steve.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Steve.